Can you keep up with the pace of market regulatory reform? MarketsReformWiki.com, the place to keep up.
Futures and options trading involves risk. Past results are no indication of future performance. What is the Altegris family of affiliated companies?
Altegris as a group of companies is an alternative investment group. The goal is to bring alternative investments, primarily managed futures products, to every asset class of individual that's out there. Currently, we kind of have three segments that we look at. We do direct managed accounts for clients utilizing CTAs. We have some limited partnership products in the CPO format that allow clients to get into those products.
What is Altegris Clearing Solutions?
Altegris Clearing Solutions is a multi-FCM clearing provider. Certainly, as we've started as a group in our historical business, which was to raise managed account business for CTAs, underneath there's a clearing function. Certainly, as that business grew and our diversity of clients grew, there were certain functionality and infrastructure that need to be put into place. So Altegris Clearing Solutions, as it's grown up, has really connected all the dots for functional managed account trading. As we've expanded that over the years, and looking at things like FCMs and other things, we've expanded the platform to multiple FCMs. So we can essentially spread those assets around the street as they make sense, specifically for the large institutional investors that may not want to house all of their money at a single entity. Along those lines, we also work directly with their cash managers and the custodians, provide connectivity for wires as well as communication to see that all the dots, all the service providers that utilize managed accounts are speaking to each other to make it a full solution for the client side.
Do individual customers choose their own FCM?
It depends on the client, the size of the client, and the type of FCM. Each FCM that we utilize has kind of a different need and different infrastructure. Some are more suited for high net worth clients. Some are more suited for institutional clients, and there's a variety in the middle. Our goal is to place the client at the best FCM that's appropriate for that type of business.
What are some of the things that Altegris is doing that other companies are not?
I think Altegris, as an introducing broker, we're a little unique in that we only focus on managed business. We don't do any execution, and we don't do any self-trading or self-directed trading. ManagedFutures.com is a website we've owned since the mid-90s. The goal there was always promote managed futures, both on an educational base, but also the CTA community as a whole. We run rankings and profiles through ManagedFutures.com, allow people to log in, to see the managers, see the performance, and educate themselves. We also have some software that allows us portfolio construction. So when we work with clients that come through there, our goal is not to offer out a single manager, but to offer out a basket of managers, a diversified portfolio for the client base.
Where do you see the growth coming in the managed futures space?
I think growth opportunities in managed futures come from all aspects. We've seen certainly structured product really hit the investment world over the last 5 years. We've seen in the last kind of 2 years managed futures mutual funds come into play. There's several players out there. So I think the industry as a whole is trying to give access to a variety of players and in a variety of vehicles that will let even the smaller investors get some sort of access to diversify the portfolios, as we feel that alternatives are a key piece of the portfolio construction today. I think growth comes from two sides. From Altegris Clearing Solutions as a multi-FCM provider, our growth is really focused there on institutional players that have very specific clearing needs and want to utilize multiple service providers, and we're able to sit in the middle as a hub of business facilitation and really connect all those dots for them.
Are you getting questions about MF Global and the security of funds?
We are getting a lot of questions about MF Global and the security of funds. Certainly, we're all a little surprised on how everything's gone down. Certainly the jury's still out as to what caused it and what the regulators and everybody is going to do about it. From our standpoint, what we've done is we've dug in deeper with our FCMs to understand how they utilize segregated assets, to understand their books, their investment books, and really have pulled apart the FCMs that we do business with, and will continue to do so. Certainly, the security of customer assets is very important to all of us. I think that MF Global has shown that there are some weak links in the chain, whether regulatory or just on an FCM basis. We want to at least identify those so we can manage them better. Some things we may be able to change, some things we won't, but our goal is to educate ourselves on the intricacies of what goes on in those areas and make the best appropriate choices for our clients as well as ourselves in our own structured product.